Welcome to Play to Win. This show exemplifies the best of the Higdon Group.
We created this show so that you can see what it takes to make it in business today.
Over the course of a full week, we are going to put over 25 people to the test to see which one person truly has what it takes to play to win. In this episode, we are only seeing half of the contestants. Tomorrow, we will see another 13 people. At the end of today, only 5 people will be moving into the heavy-hitting challenges. But today isn't going to be easy. Everyone thinks they know what to expect because they watched season 1. But this is nothing like season 1. This year, contestants are competing for a really amazing opportunity, a job guaranteed for 1 year, built to their strengths with a potential salary of $200,000 or more. I am only interested in working with the best. Let's meet the contestants.
My name is Janine Church, and I am from Pensacola, Florida.
My name is Daryl Harrion, and I live in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Denise Mays, and I am from Southern California.
My name is Erin Ridgway. I'm from Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
My name is Jennifer Denizard. I am from Mansfield, Massachusetts.
My name is John Pennington. I'm from a small town in Kentucky.
Hey, my name is Jordana Espinosa, and I am from Southern California.
My name is Kelly Ray Light, and I am from Orlando, Florida.
Hi, my name is Patricia Lackey, and I am from Blowing Rock, North Carolina.
My name is Ryan Pinnell. I'm from Port St. Lucie, Florida.
My name is Sarah Schlecht, and I'm from Charleston, South Carolina.
My name is Marta Omaha. I am from Florida.
Sean O'Connell, and I'm from Naples, Florida.
This is season 2 of Play to Win. We want to bring up Mary Kate. She is our member success manager. I'd like her just to share more about what we represent here.
Mary Kate O'Connell, I am the Member Success Manager.
Mary Kate is our Member Success Coordinator, and she spends a lot of time with all the people who join Rank Makers. She's our eyes and ears. She spends time mixing and mingling with the contestants to get us the inside scoop on who we should pick and who we should stay away from.
So I'm in charge of making sure our rank makers that are in our private group succeed.
The Rank Makers group and the Higdon group, amazing community and uplifting.
You're looking for a job with a group of people that are family. I don't think I have enough time to say how much I love working for the Higdon group.
A new hope for network marketing. This business is becoming fun again. It used to be kind of boring and I used to like losing hope, but it's become fun again.
But I'm very happy you're here. Good luck today. And play to win.
So there's not a lot of people here. 6 of you are going home today. The person that wins Play to Win Season 2 will receive $5,000 cash. We want the right people on our team, the right people on the boat to move us forward to impacting millions and millions of people. And we hope it's one of you.
Will I be able to fit that role? And I think I can. I honestly think that I can bring more to the table than anybody.
We're actually this year launching our new speaking program where we will be having speakers on the road.
If you get a speaking position, I don't think many people know that you actually make between $15,000 and $25,000 for an hour-and-a-half segment. I don't know if everybody realizes what's up for grabs here right now.
That very exclusive club, that has the possibility of earning over $1 million. You should get to know each other because there will be a period today where we are picking teams. And so you want to know, is this 1, do you want to be on someone's team? 2, do you want to pick somebody?
Let's be real here. This is a very, very serious opportunity. We take care of our people like nobody else takes care of their people. I'm going to tell you that right now.
It's not just about me personally or my family personally. It is about being able to make a difference in other people's lives.
Most jobs, you don't get the opportunity to make upwards of $1 million.
I have been preparing for this moment and growing so that I could be the person to make that impact and provide the level of value to earn 6 figures.
We work our asses off to do what we do. And so we expect that from other people. And we expect that when you come into this culture and you come into this community. This is not going to be an easy road. It's not.
You have today. You have just today. Your competition is all around you all the time. It happens to be in this room today. I would just encourage you, step it up and claim what you want. You want something, go after it. This is your day. This is your day. 6 of you will be gone by the end of the day. Only one is going to win this position, going to win Play to Win Season 2. How you show up here is just a scenario of how you show up everywhere else in life. Play to win. Play to be the person that takes home everything. And so we'll see you in the interviews. This challenge looks like a straightforward interview, but it's not. They aren't here like they were last year to pitch themselves to us. They are here for us to see how coachable they are. Because if you can't take advice on how to get better, nobody wants to work with you, particularly me. We are going to be grading each contestant on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most coachable. Let's see who can stand up under pressure. Where are you at currently in your life and your career?
I've been an entrepreneur now for the last 15 years, owned a multitude of different companies, started them, sold them, stuff like that. So I always kind of use network marketing on the side to fuel me in different businesses that I had for endeavors.
Okay, so
what's the stats of your network marketing business?
Right now we've been with the company for 2 years, probably enrolled close to about 100 people on the team. Network marketing probably at 15, 20 a year. You know, it hasn't really catalyst to where it is. In my bottling company that I currently own with our other investments, we probably do combine my wife and I's companies probably close to about 150 to 175. Financially, I've always done quite well in business. I've never hit it to the pinnacle that I want to. I've worked primarily as myself as an entrepreneur for about 90% of my career. And I've always made enough to provide for a good lifestyle. You know, I've always been very driven to do what I want to do in life, but I haven't hit the number that I have in the back of my head that's, hey, that's a pat on the back for me. You want point blank? You guys are starting a speaking career division. I think I'm the guy for it.
Have you done that?
No, never have.
You've never been a speaker?
No, never done any public speaking before in that realm.
Don't pick the job you have zero experience in. Why would I want to hire Ryan to be a speaker when A, I don't know if he's good, and B, I have to train him from the jump?
So what is your biggest problem that you have right now of why you're not hitting the goals that you want besides?
Because one thing you did say, you said I'm not where I want it. It's not where I want it.
Yeah, I don't think you're ever where you want to be. Okay, I think you always are going to have that fire to drive for more. Okay?
So where do you see that fire lacking, or
Lacking?
what is your biggest problem?
I'm not being challenged in my career right now.
Why aren't you challenging yourself?
I think I've gotten kind of burned out in what I'm doing currently because it's kind of a limited market, the industry I'm in.
Okay, where do you need help?
Success follows success, okay? And if you put yourself around the right people who blaze those trails before and emulate what they're doing, that's the fastest way to grow, okay? In regards to my network marketing career, I've surrounded myself with the top people in the industry.
But I want to get back to my question because
Okay.
you're not answering it. So where do you need help?
I have the path where I want to go. I want to be a speaker in what I want to do. And I think the opportunity that you're showing here right now is the fastest way to possibly hit that.
Where do you need help?
Give me a job and I'll show you.
Okay, here's what I'm getting at, okay? So, A, I think you'd be a phenomenal speaker, okay? Where I see a big problem is you don't know what's holding you back from getting to that next level.
There's really not much holding me back except finding new areas to fuel my fire. You can only do it so far, personally, is the way I believe. There's a reason why we get around these type of people to help us further escalate and build our businesses or careers and such.
Where I'm a little nervous is I'm worried that there's some speakers who just want to be the speaker and they don't want to actually grow the brand, the impact. They don't want to be a part of the family. They want to be the big speaker. I want to make sure that we don't have a speaker come in and then, you know, we've given them a platform. They've trained under us. Everything happens and then down the road they say, you know what? Screw those guys.
I would love to find myself emulating companies that believed in 30-year occupation as long as there's room for growth to challenge the employee.
I don't understand what that means.
Okay. The day of companies hiring someone for 15, 20 years, it's not the concept of most companies today that, hey, I have a great employee and I want to keep them and nurture them and make them the person they could become. That mindset in 90% of the companies in corporate America are gone today. I was the VP of sales division for Segway. We built a heck of a company up to $3 million working with Disney, Smithsonian Institution. As soon as an acquisition comes in, everybody's gone.
I'm just concerned on what if this job was not starting as a speaker.
You're company inspires me.
Is it just me, or is Ryan avoiding answering the question?
And I think it's really unique, and I think there's a lot of areas that you can impact even more than what you're currently doing. If the opportunity is right, and it's something we both feel is the correct fit, I'm 100% on board. Okay. You know, because you're going to see something in me that I probably don't see. Just like I might see something in your organization that you don't see. And being able to work together, I think there's an infinite amount of growth in the sector you guys are playing in right now.
So for me, he definitely did not have a great answer for you, for sure. In the essence of coachability, I feel like he would be coachable. As far as his long-term intentions, definitely a question there. I mean, he said, I want to get around people that are challenging me, which he should have been able to figure out on his own. But I do actually think that's his issue.
No, I gave him a 6. I was gonna give him a 5, but I upped it a level.
Gave him a 2.
Ooh,
I didn't see someone who was listening at all.
Really? Give me an example.
Yeah, he came in with his agenda. I feel like his agenda is to be a speaker, and we're the fastest vehicle to get in there. I didn't feel genuine, I want to help you grow your mission, because your mission's very clear. I didn't think he was listening to your questions.
He was circumventing my questions. Yeah.
And that's what I meant by just not listening. It sounds like he could bulldoze some people with his ideas instead of listening.
That's a good point. That's a good point. He could bulldoze. Yeah, that's a good point. You gave him a 2, gave him a 6. I gave him a 5.
Oh my goodness.
With a good energy 5.
Okay. Great.
It's a 5 asterisk.
This can be the largest catalyst that you could take and go straight to the vein. It's plain and simple. Anybody who's here doesn't see it like that, get out of the way, because I did.
All right.
Yeah, if you'd like a copy.
All right.
Yeah, thank you. Let me see what you got there.
You've got one.
I know that you came very prepared, and I've seen you kind of talking out there, practicing your scripts and everything.
Ray and Jess were both very, very adamant in season 1 about what can you do for the Higdon group.
How come you're down here by yourself?
Well, I am excited about my pitch. I came in thinking I had nailed that 100%, and it wasn't even a question.
I just want you to release all that because anything that anybody told you from before is not what's happening now.
I'm gathering that.
Yeah. So I'll be honest with you. I can't quite figure you out. Why haven't you interacted with the other people here?
I have, in some cases.
I don't think you have.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to argue with you.
Because you He's jumping rope. That's great.
I wanted to definitely be able to come in here 100% on point with being able to deliver what I brought here and shared with you.
So you were in your mind going over and over and over again, prepared. Okay.
Yep. It's not that I just came in with a plan, but I came in with work. It was coming in saying, hey, I've already been working on this for you. I've already been working on this for you. I've already been working on this for you in about 5 or 6 different areas.
I need to understand more about you. I feel like there's something you're hiding. I don't know if it's something from your past or something, and maybe it's because you always have a smile on your face, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but sometimes when you can't admit where you need help, that's a bad thing.
There obviously is something, right?
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Compare-itis.
Yeah.
Yeah, comparing what I haven't accomplished with all that you have.
Okay, so do you feel like you compare yourself a lot to others?
Yeah, absolutely.
So when I asked you, I feel like you're hiding something. Do you want to confess something that you're hiding?
Limiting beliefs around what can be accomplished by a person that has screwed up so many times.
What have you screwed up?
Letting my family down, letting my parents down financially, because I made promises to them at the age of 20 that I was going to retire them.
What's the number one thing?
Having the finances to be able to do it.
So do you feel like a failure?
Absolutely. Yeah, without question.
And so when I say you're hiding something, you want to know what I think?
Absolutely.
I think you're hiding your true self behind the positivity and behind the smiles all the time. You're a good person. We love you. You're a great person. But I think you're hiding who you truly are because you feel like a failure because of letting your family down and all the verbiage that you just told me, right?
Yeah, 100%.
So I'll ask you again, what do you feel is your biggest obstacle?
My failure mindset. Eventually, like, you just have to draw a line, and it's like, who cares what happened in the past? If you have someone that's willing to invest in you in life, and they've already paved the path of success.
But I just want to point something out. So 3 times I've heard you say my status was because of something over here.
Okay.
Like someone who's going to create success in any town, they go create success. But again, you said, hey, if someone's willing to invest in me, it needs to be I'm going to make it happen no matter what. I'm going to do what it takes no matter what. No matter where I am, no matter who believes in me, who invests in me, no matter what the environment is. That's the champion mindset that you have to adopt, because if you require that external, it's hard to find. Because people of success mindset, they don't typically want to hang around with a person that requires that. What are you going to do from here on out?
So I didn't realize that that's what I needed to address. And so what I was more focused on was outside of me to move forward and make an impact. Believing that everything else will fix itself. And maybe that's the wrong thought process.
Talk about a turnaround. Talk about awareness. He took the coaching in the room better than anyone so far. Who would have seen that?
So I just want to say I think you did a great job.
Oh, me? Thank you.
Yeah, I think you asked some great questions.
I really liked his interview.
Yeah.
I thought he was very humble.
Yeah.
I felt like when I said throw that all away, he was like, okay, I'm throwing it all away. And I thought he was extremely coachable.
Yeah.
Like I am shocked, but I give him a 9. People coming in and saying he's not interacting with the group, he may be my least favorite right now, I think on a team environment, that makes a big deal within the Higdon group, but this is not a team. These are everybody here is competing, but I don't take away points from him because of that.
Here's my response to that. So you think about who's in our company that we absolutely love right now. So Mary Kate, Kayla, Rebecca, Glow, go through the entire list. And would any of them be in this situation in a competitive environment and have everyone else not like them? I don't think so. You don't need to create division to win competitions. That concerns me. What's your take?
I get it.
I can see both ways. I get that he might have been, I'm focused, I'm in the zone, but there's something lacking in not interacting with everybody else. Because
I think he's hiding. I think that's.
I did get that sense that he's hiding something.
So what's your, what do you rate him?
I said 8 for coachability.
I think that's the highest you've given, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
I mean, this is like amazing.
Give him an 8.
All right.
It was pretty intense, that's for sure.
Everyone loves Mama Church. I'm really pulling for her to win. I like her, and I think she would be a great asset to any team. But let's see how coachable she is.
Thank you for this. This is awesome.
Where are you financially and in your career right now?
I was practicing some nursing, but I've quit nursing and now I'm doing this. I'm going to go full time. But that's not what I want to do. I want to come and work for you. I came to win this position.
Okay.
And so that's part of the shirts.
Okay.
So I know American Sign Language. Okay, ASL.
I think this is a market that they haven't tapped into. I want to be a facilitator of that.
I think that you could serve them very well. It is a market, it is a community that are underpaid.
I think the deaf community is a community that really could benefit from network marketing. And I was raised around deaf people, not just my brother and my nephew, but I'm talking about I lived right next to the Alabama School for the Deaf. So I have a large network of deaf people.
So why do you think you're not at the place that you want to be financially? I mean, what is your biggest problem holding you back from being where you want to be?
I did have something holding me back, but I don't think I'm being held back right now.
You can't have nothing holding you back. Then you would have everything you want. I know Janine is going to be a tough person to coach because she can't even see any obstacles in her way. That was the moment. She's supposed to say, this is what is standing in my way now, but she didn't.
You just told us that there is nothing in the world holding you back from what you want in life. To me, I hear that and I think, bullshit. Okay.
Jessica, she's like a bulldog. You know, it's like, ooh, goodness.
Because everybody has a big obstacle they're trying to get over. I mean, you're just living life carefree, everything's great, you know what you want, you do exactly what you want to do, and you go get it. Is that how your life goes? You have everything in the world.
No.
No. Okay, so
that was a poor communication on my part then, I think.
Okay, because we want to know everything about you.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not sitting here trying to tell you to be more unhappy. Okay, what I'm trying to tell you is I don't think you came in here thinking bigger because you said, nothing's holding me back. It's great. Everything's perfect.
I try to stay positive.
Which is good.
Yeah.
But I think you need to focus on what is it that exactly that you want and where are you struggling to get that? Because if you just think everything's gravy, I mean, there is something there.
Okay, well, one of the things I want is this job. Play to win. I came to win.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
That's
it.
Okay.
She wasn't really hearing what I was saying. She's just like, I'm happy in life and that's great and I want to work here. So I don't really get any specific big goals.
It takes work to find your blind spots. And I don't know how much self-development she's done.
Yeah.
So I don't know if she even like some people they don't even understand that terminology of what do you even mean? Like when you say what's wrong, they think, well, who's the person hitting me? Or, you know,
Well, she said her mindset. She understands. She said her mindset.
I don't know.
So she understands what it means, but I give her coachability a 5.
Yeah. I gave her a 7.
So you gave a 5.
Yes.
So I think my chances of winning this, I think, are very good.
So where are you at currently in your life?
Not achieving what I'd like to be achieving, quite honestly.
What does that mean?
I'd like to be making 6 figures. How close am I to the 6 figures? Not anywhere near close to that, but I will get there and I will not stop until I do. And I've been a massage therapist for 10 years. I've never made it over 25,000. I have a background in massage therapy, Reiki, and my driving force is to help other people like me to have more successful and thriving businesses.
What would you do if you had more money?
I want to provide holistic entrepreneurs with more skills and know-how. All of these people in my field have great big hearts. They want to help people get healthier, and it's not just about the physical health. It's about the mental health. It's about the emotional health.
There's a reason you're not where you want to be in your life.
So many contestants came prepared to present something to us, and they were taken totally off guard by our questions. They didn't know we want to really see how open to coaching they were. Do you see what is blocking you or stopping you? Would you be prepared to take advice in the moment and not feel offended? I would ask the question, at least throw it out there. Who in your life has made you think negatively about having a life?
My mother and I have a very interesting history. Growing up with a parent who couldn't hold it together, still to this day have a rocky relationship. That was my experience with her. It was, we never had enough. So I know that I grew up with a lack mindset, not just of money, but a lack of everything.
Let's take money and business out of it. What's a huge personal problem, like your biggest personal problem that you have right now?
Relationships.
Okay.
I have no relationship with my mother, despite all of my efforts. My biological father just recently came into my life. I was like, this is a universal manifestation of an opportunity to build that relationship and grow on that level. And so what you guys teach is concepts. They apply for everything in life. And I really do think that just all the growth that I've done personally has been leading me up to the moment to be prepared to receive all of that and to step into that in a bigger way.
To me, something's got to be dug in there.
But also what I'm hearing too is like, you are getting there, so maybe it hasn't been long enough that we're in, at this point in time, like she's getting there too. Okay, thank you. Yeah,
that's it.
Thank you.
Awesome, thank you.
What you got there?
Do you want this?
Why were you going to leave and not hand this out?
Well, because I thought maybe I'd have an opportunity to give it to you later.
Okay. All right.
I don't know what the plans
Whoa,
are here.
defensive. Wow. Got a little defensive there.
I know. You're right.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
That to me, that revealed everything. She was sitting there, she had these things all in her hands and never gave them to us. She immediately got defensive. Okay, fine, got defensive, and then just handed it to it, didn't say, didn't introduce it, didn't pitch it, didn't say, here's why you should even read it.
She's scared to ruin any relationships in her life. And so she doesn't go after what she wants because she's worried that's going to ruin a relationship, is how I took it.
Like as soon as we got her off script, you know what I mean?
Yep, that's why I said she's saying a script the whole time, which, hey, some of that I'm sure is true, but she's saying a script. She knows what to say in here.
Yeah.
What about you?
I didn't like all the manifestation, all the vacuum. I created a vacuum. It kept sounding like she was waiting for the universe to send it to her.
Right.
And my thing is do the work.
Not sure why it's not here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was my problem with her.
Coachability rating, I would say a 6.
I wouldn't.
No?
One, just execution-wise, if I prepare this, I'm going to, at my first, one-on-one, I'm going to hand it to you. But let's say I forgot. Let's say I'm too nervous or whatever, and you say, hey, you didn't hand it out to me. I'm not going to get defensive. I'm like, you know what? You're right. Thank you so much. I should have done this. Bada bing.
So what's your rating?
On coachability?
Yeah.
2.
Jeez. I thought I would be the tough one.
I would have put her at 5.
Okay, see?
And I have no idea what they're looking for, so I don't know how well everyone else will do after me, so we'll see.
I'm ready to win this, guys. Hire me.
Where are you in your life and in your career?
I'm building a team currently.
What are your goals career-wise?
Shoot, I want to be a 7-figure earner. That's where I'm going. 7 figures, baby. I want to impact people's lives and show them that they can do things. It doesn't have to be a corporate job. You can do this.
Can I just point something out?
Yes.
You came in here for a job, and you said you want to show people that they don't need to have a job or a 9-to-5.
Well, I meant like you can do a job from your home, from your phone, and you can be successful.
Do you really want a job with the Higdon Group, or are you just here to learn for yourself and build your own career?
No, ma'am, I want a job with the Higdon Group.
What do you think is the biggest problem you have going on right now?
Just always feeling like I'm not good enough, like I'm not worthy. Like I had to tell myself so many times that I got picked for this, I am worthy to do this.
Why does that happen for you? Why does that come up for you?
I just always felt like I was put in the shadow, kind of, it's just Patricia. My mom's from Cuba, and she came over when she was 9. They came over here, they did not know a lick of English. My grandfather was a doctor. My dad was very successful in the IT world. My brother's very successful.
So do you feel a lot of pressure there?
It's mostly a thing within me. It's not really my parents ever telling me I wasn't good enough. I mean, they supported me through everything in life. It's just something I've had to work on, and I've struggled with it, and I know how to get above it.
How do you get above it?
By showing up here, by showing up every day.
What are your goals today?
Today, my goals are just to not puke in front of you guys. And to really show you guys that I do want this. I will do whatever it takes. I want to get you guys on stage at my next conference. I want you guys to be as influential to the people that I know in my community and everything, because you guys have taught me more than anybody has ever taught me. Because every day I go to slay. Every day I show up to slay. I do. I show up to win. And that's what I'm doing.
What's your daily financial goal? You don't have one?
No.
So there's no daily financial goal?
No. No, there isn't.
So how does that translate into your self-worth if you're not working on that daily?
I should be. You're right. And I should be having a financial goal every day. And you're right. I will start adding that in for sure. For sure.
Notice how she took what I said. This is what we are looking for. Instead of feeling attacked, she received the information and saw the benefit. That's someone I want on my team. That's someone I want to win this contest. That's a worker.
I give her a 10 as far as coachability. She didn't even flinch, and she was like, you're right, like this is what I should change.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like that I'm a little hesitant of is I don't know that I believe her that she really wants a job with the Higdon Group versus becoming...
Well, I translate it as we are teaching people to succeed in a home business.
Okay.
I took it as she wanted to help with that endeavor of what we do.
I did.
That's
You
how I
looked
took
way
it.
into that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did I? Okay.
Because what I wrote down was not sure she wants the job.
Okay.
I'm very unconvinced about that.
I just liked it like, you know.
But I do like her overall.
Yeah.
Like personally the question, what's your daily financial goal? Like I think that's kind of a silly question, but I like that we asked that just to see what her reaction was, and it was definitely coachable. I like
I have a daily financial goal.
Do you really?
$10 billion right now.
Do you hit it? Why didn't you hit it? What's the problem?
My husband.
So true. Are we rating her?
Yeah, I put a 10 for coachability anyway.
I had her at 7, but bumped her up to 9.
I got
with
her at
that
9.
last piece.
I got her at 9.
Yeah.
It's good. I like it.
It was intense, but it was amazing. I don't want to sit there and say something that I can't do yet.
And can you share with us, where are you in your career and in finances?
I've been with network marketing for 8 years, growing the business very slowly for 7 years until I met you guys and Rankmakers. During that year of actually joining Rankmakers and Inner Circle, I was able to pick up very well with the business. So I got into a 6-figure income. I 8 times my business in 2019.
So you're currently at a 6-figure income.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
That's great.
Congrats.
And so what are your goals then? If you're at 6 figures already, why are you here?
I would love to help you expand even more. I built my business in 2 languages. So I'm learn from you in English. So I could help you with expanding the business into Polish community. We have 10 million of people, Polish people living in North America. We've got plenty of room to work with.
If you're just building a Polish business, where do you feel you have the biggest struggle? See, if you don't know, we can't help you. Everybody has a place where they need help. And if you don't have a place where you need help, then we can't help you. What is stopping you from getting to that next level?
I don't know what to say.
We're asking every person, what's stopping you right now? Because we want to get to a sense of how aware they are. If I'm going to hire you or work with you, you have to be aware of your limitations and have the ability to communicate those limitations.
I don't think I would say she struggles with vulnerability necessarily, but just I don't.
Very stoic.
Yeah, I think a lot of Europeans may be like that. I think if we said we're going to need you to chew through that wall right there, I think she would do it.
Well, the whole issue is if you can't see where you're stuck, then you can't grow.
I don't think she has the awareness. I feel like she has the openness.
Okay, agree to disagree.
Okay.
It's
I think her awareness,
the accent,
her awareness, yeah, that's it. And you know what? Here's why. Here's why I'm right.
I don't think
she's 8 times her business in the last year.
Okay.
So she's not coachable.
Okay.
She found our stuff 1 year ago, 8 times her business. Of course she's coachable. This is the exact type of person I want to work with and to work for me. She may not have full awareness of where she's stuck, but she has demonstrated she can certainly take coaching.
Fair enough. I am coachable. I will take it.
Ah, very good.
So I will up my answer to 7. I'll meet you there.
There you go.
That's a good point.
Nice. Miss Mary Kate.
I'm wondering if the lack of vulnerability, whether it's a European thing or not, is going to stop her from breaking through to the next level. I think that's going to be where her struggle is, not do this to get to the next level in your business.
Like relatability wise.
Yeah.
And stuff. Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, because I'm holding on to the vulnerability thing. 6.
Okay.
6 and 7, not bad.
6, 7, 7. What's the big problem here?
What is your biggest problem?
And I would say that it probably stems back to childhood and my whole issues with men and relationships. Just not having confidence in myself and trusting men. I've lost my complete train of thought.
It's okay.
So what would you say your biggest problem is?
So I've just been doing a lot of kind of soul searching.
Where are you currently in your career?
I do well in nursing right now. I make $130,000 a year.
Anyone willing to walk away from a $130,000 a year job is someone who is motivated, and it also shows you the value of working with the Higdon Group. You're willing to leave that $130,000 job to work with us.
I'm ready to take risks, yes.
So even if it made less, you'd be open to that?
Yep.
I'm just asking.
No.
Like, I feel like I'm ready to do what I need to do, and I know that I just need, I'm being perfectly honest, I feel like sometimes I just need someone to call it out for me and just call me out on my BS.
What would you say is the biggest problem?
So I know I had a really bad experience in my last corporate job.
You've never had anything really bad happen to you in your life, is what it sounds like. What I'm a little concerned about is that for other people that translates to when something little that's bad happens in their life, it completely debilitates them or puts them under to a point where they can't function.
What I've been doing is trying to get my finances in order, and that's
What do you do for work or to make money?
Part-time Uber driver and full-time chauffeur driving. Really, I've been doing the chauffeuring so I could do more network marketing.
Okay.
I mean, I prospect people in the car, but it was hard to follow up and all that kind of stuff. So I just worked, and then I got tired of working.
You're still living month to month, right?
Yeah.
Let's look
So
at now.
I actually do make enough to take care and to be able to save, but
don't you want more? Don't you
yes, I want more.
So why don't you have more?
I know that I'm not reaching out to enough people, but being in survival mode, working.
No buts.
No buts, huh? From him, but I don't know how to get out of it because I got to sleep like sometimes.
And can you share with us what is your current status of your career finances?
Okay, excellent. And so my current status is we've been developing our network marketing business for the last 10 years. And so our finances is we are comfortable. You know, we make, 6 figures a year, we're comfortable, but we've been stagnant for a few years in a network marketing business, which is why we joined the Top Earner Club as well, to be able to break through that next level. And so instead of being 6 figures a year, take it to 6 figures a month.
What's the biggest problem then from going from 6 figures a year to 6 figures a month? I don't want external, I want internal.
For me, it's accepting the fact that I have the power within me. I thought of taking on a limitation of I'm just going to be the wife and the mom and the support system. Something has clicked in the last couple months, and I am now wanting to develop the business for myself as well, and to go out and be the field and just step into my greatness.
So how many women, feel like they're on the back burner or feel like, and it's not even the fault of the husband, but feel like they can't step out of that comfort zone of kind of just being the supporter?
I want to be here for women who have felt like they were being behind the scenes. What does that mean? How am I going to reach those women specifically? And what am I going to do to overcome that? And it's great if I come up with theories, but if I'm not going to do it myself, what's the point?
So are you really here for a job, or are you just here for the experience, or?
You know what, I am here for the job.
I want us to be real here, like, is that really what you want to do? But if I'm going for a job and somebody says, is that really what you want to do? Yes, that's the only hesitation I have, is I'm really not sure that this with the Higdon Group is your long-term vision.
Mm-hmm.
I see how it plays a part in your path, but I don't see us as part of that long-term vision.
You have something for
Yes,
us?
I do.
Cash in there, or what is that?
Higdon Group Purple.
Nice.
Very nice.
There you go.
Okay,
Cool.
we'll
All
review
right.
this. Thank you.
Thank you.
No problem.
Doesn't want to be here long-term, for sure. Everybody has their own goals, and I get that, but we are only a step in her path versus her path, just as long as we understand that. Her coachability, I think, is great. I think she's at an 8 for me.
I think that we are maybe a good tool to open up the Spanish market and grow their teams. So I do definitely, I don't see any long-term
Yeah.
And that's something we have to consider, because we don't want people, not that she would intentionally do this, but we don't want people coming in and pitching her as a face for their own company.
I gave her a 10 for coachability because of how quickly she adapted in here and was vulnerable and listened. And she said, you know what, you make a good point. And she was just very open and very honest about it. And so that's, that to me was very impressive. It's my take. I gave her 10. You got 8? What
I
you got?
got 8.
8. Y'all copy. All right.
I do think I made it on because I do feel very confident that what I have to offer would be valuable to the Higdon Group.
And this year, we even have a little extra twist. One of the contestants isn't really a contestant at all. We have a mole, someone who is undercover, posing as a contestant because we really want to see how people show up, not just when they're sitting in front of us. And now, let's talk to the mole.
That was amazing.
I realize you weren't acting, but you couldn't have played that any better.
I was sweating. My back was killing me, quite honestly. I was standing up straight, and I looked at everyone else. They're all standing up straight, and I just had to bend over a little bit because
he's hurt his back.
This is my first week upright, so.
Oh man, geez.
Well, thanks for being here.
Oh, hey, I'm a team player.
Oh my gosh,
I'm looking for the job. I'm not playing. I'm looking for a job.
So, have you gotten any dirt yet?
There's people that aren't just serious. You know they're not serious about being here.
Who do you think's not serious?
John, the smiler. I couldn't even no one could even talk to him. He's over in his own little world, doing lives and FaceTiming people, and I think they're pretty lenient with how they can run their business. So.
So let's be flexible
let's
for
be
you.
Really flexible. I said, but yeah, not a full-time job in network marketing.
Who's one of your favorite?
I like Ryan. He's a nice guy, but I haven't got a whole lot to talk to him yet. But he seems real nice and
Even keeled, level-headed.
Exactly. That's more what I'm looking at.
There are people out there who like to poison the well.
Yes, exactly.
I'm gonna be a poisoner.
And so we want you to try and poison the well, and we want to see who responds to that and jumps on the bandwagon with you and starts saying like, oh yeah, those Higdons.
I'm gonna be the cancer. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. We want to see who comes out of
That
that.
happens.
All right, you're fired. Sorry.
Thanks for nothing.
These are the 3 that I like, and I'm torn: is Ryan, Jordana, and Patricia.
I think Jordana did fantastically.
I wouldn't have put Ryan in the top 2.
No?
I felt like he wasn't listening to you.
I would be worried about him bulldozing.
Yeah, that's where I'm coming from.
For sure.
Really.
Well, my top for coachability is John Pennington. I would really like to see how Jordana steps up with her leadership, because her biggest problem is being the leader within her own marriage. Jordana is one of the top 2 for sure.
I definitely felt Jordana was the most coachable. What about Patricia?
But I love Patricia.
I like Patricia too.
I really like her a lot.
We know Jordana, and now we're between Ryan and Patricia for that second leadership spot. I really like Patricia for that second leadership spot.
Yeah, I think so. I think it'll be interesting to see how she steps up. Yeah.
Well, there's one that I did not like how she showed up in here. That's Kelly. I just did not like her defensiveness.
Well, you know, our secret mole said that she really likes to talk about herself. And so she was my bottom 3rd.
All right, I'm gonna go Kelly and Sarah. Sarah, I just didn't get the hunger from.
I want to make sure you're not picking her because she's had a good life. Like, I don't think that that's any reason to be eliminated.
Hey,
if
she was making it happen.
Yes.
If she was making it happen and had never had anything bad, then fine, I wouldn't have a problem. It's the combination.
I've got Erin and Janine.
What?
Janine? Not because I don't love her as a person. I don't see it working with her on our team.
I agree with you about Erin, FYI.
Yeah, I kind of thought.
And let's talk about Janine.
I like Janine.
I do like
Y'all don't
Janine.
like Janine.
What I have to see from her that I feel like the other contestants executed a little better is she's very motherly and loving, but I don't necessarily know where there's action and results within the Higdon group. I don't see it yet. And we need one more. I mean, my other one would be Marta.
Marta's not in the bottom. You're crazy.
This challenge, she sucked at this challenge. You're judging her based on her results, which is great, but at this challenge, she sucked. She didn't have a single answer.
Okay. So we just finished the first challenge where we asked you a few questions, and I'll tell you, a lot of you really prepared for last season. But what this was about was not your resume, not even your plan, not what you were hoping to do to help the Higdon group or how you're going to add value or anything like that. it was really based on your coachability. What we saw as, are you coachable or not? And some of you did well, some of you, a little bit of work is needed. It was very clear that one of you had to go. So if you have a lot of struggle, got a lot of stuff that's happened in the past, but you aren't making it happen, I feel for you, but I'm a little angry. I'm a little angry with you, because how come you're not inspiring people that went through the same stuff that you went through? Why aren't you living as an example? And so I know that most of you, maybe all of you, I don't know actually, may know my story. So my story, I had major, child abuse from the age of 3 to like 12, and that was not something I asked for, not something that I deserved, but that is what born in me the fire to go out there and be an inspiration for people who's also gone through that sort of thing. That stuff you can either use as your reason why you can't make it happen or the reason why you must make it happen. We choose the latter. Now this next part, we are going to share with you our top 2 picks. So the 3 of us all got together and we shared our picks. But before we get to that, I want to hear from someone special to us.
Now, Michelle went through a very, very intense interview process last year.
I've been terrified all day. And despite that, I'm going to keep going.
That was an intense season. So hearing from her, I'm just going to encourage you to be open.
And so here are some of my observations. John. So this morning, John had pulled himself away from the group and he was completely solo. And I get they're preparing for interviews, right? But then this afternoon, completely got into the group. However, what I noticed was that being apart from the group this morning, not taking the time to get to know, and then came back into the group, almost seemed to direct the spotlight onto himself a little bit. And so I don't know if that's strategic maybe. It could be.
Yeah.
It's just my observation, right?
Sure.
Sarah, you stepped back. You were physically back from the group and not participating. Sarah didn't participate at all. And Kelly, one of the things I've noticed about Kelly is that as conversation is happening, she seems to be, whatever conversation was happening around the table, Kelly was inserting herself into it and then trying to direct and take control of the conversation. Mama Church, Janine, loving on everybody super hardcore, right? Like taking care of everybody, but I don't necessarily know that I'm seeing her, step into her own quite as much. Really concerned about everybody else and loving on everybody else, which is an amazing quality. But there also has to be some, I'm going for it for myself too. So finding that balance is key.
Just so you all are aware, when you go through an intense self-development process, an intense self-development course, they have you tell the other person what you don't like about that person directly to their face. So whatever Michelle just said, you may hate it. You may think she's a bitch, she's terrible, you may hate what she just said, or you can take that and say, wow, this is what I look like to other people.
But this is what I've seen in a group dynamic so far.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Michelle.
Awesome.
Appreciate it.
Because I was a little tough on some of you in the interviews, I'd like to give the good news and be the deliverable of that. So the top 2 that we picked, and I'll tell you why, is Patricia. Because of your coachability, you were actually the highest, from my perspective, on your coachability. And so we really admire that, love your energy, and you showed some great coachability there. Secondly was Jordana, because you are so fierce in what you do, and you were very prepared, and also you pivoted very well with the coaching instantly within the interview. So those are our top 2. Now you 2 are the team captains and can come up here and choose your teams. So you 2 come up here.
So just a reminder, today 6 are going home. 6 are not going to make it past the next round. And so right now we have our 2 leaders. So Jordana, we have you at position 1, if you will. And so you'll get first pick, and then you, of course, will get second pick. Jordana, who is your first pick?
Actually, my first pick would be Kelly.
All right, my first choice is going to be Aaron.
And my second pick would be Martha.
Denise.
All right, I'm going with Jen.
I'm going to go with John.
Or Ryan.
It's gonna be Sarah. Girl, let's do this.
Okay, we'll stop there. Okay, so we are at the time where we are going to go through some eliminations. So again, 6 of you are not going to move forward. Now, here we are. 2 teams have been picked. The 2 on the couch, you were the last 2 not to be picked. So you're automatically in that group. 2 will be saved. By the way, these teams, as lovely as they are, will actually not be competing. This was designed to see who were the last 2 not picked. Okay? So you're aware.
And so just think about that in how you show up in a group, and there's a reason that you weren't chosen for those teams. Sometimes being motherly and caring and nice doesn't necessarily translate into getting what we want. And so for you, there's something that was lacking there in that communication and working with others and getting to know these people that they said, I'm not so sure that he's the right pick for the team.
Now, if you hear your name, we just ask you that you have a seat on the couch.
Denise, John, Kelly, Sarah, Jennifer, and Aaron.
We have a question for you. So I'm going to go and we're going to ask you this question. And this is where there's 8 of you. 2 of you will remain on. And so I will start over here. So Mama Church, please stand up. What is the toughest thing that you've had to overcome, and what did you do to overcome it? And the reason I'm asking this question is this is all about how are you coachable? How do you deal with adversity, and how are you able to adapt and grow from adversity? And so what's the toughest thing you've had to overcome, and what did you do to overcome it?
I think the toughest thing is having to take my grandchildren away from my son because of his active addiction.
Adopted 2 boys. We got the 11-year-old when he was 2.5, and we got the baby when he was 7 days old. And he had, he just had so many symptoms. He was sneezing, he was having seizures, they had diarrhea. I mean, it was terrible. And so we held him, when we got there and got him, we held him 16 hours a day. 16 hours. And let me tell you, there were babies in that nursery that had nobody coming to see him, that was going through the same thing my baby was going through. Yeah. So it's tough. But emotionally, it's really hard, to have to take your child away. But you never, as a parent, ever think that you're gonna have to do that. And it was emotionally devastating. But the way I overcome it was I knew that it was in the best interest of the children. This had to be done for their future,
Okay, thank you. Daryl, same question.
Whew. Hey, well, the toughest thing I had to overcome was 5 or 6 years old. I was molested by a family friend.
And that stuck with me. It was kind of, I don't know, it just sent me to where I didn't care about anything. I spent my whole life angry at everybody. Like, I held this anger till I was 33 years old. I'm 55 now, and it was such a relief to let go what was, what had happened to me. Like, I had never told anyone, not even my mother.
And I never told anybody, and I held this in for years to where just everything in life was bad. I hated everybody. I drank a lot. I did drugs and stuff like that. Married and going through a bad relationship. I got hospitalized twice. I overcame it the second time because when I spoke to the psychiatrist there, I just let them know what what I was going through was always in the back of my head, that I've been going through this. And once I got that out, a burden, a brick, or whatever, a layer of me was released. So it just made me feel better, to where, like, now I can try to work on getting my life together.
Yeah, so, so all this stuff affected me. It's been a struggle.
The toughest thing that I had to overcome was sexual abuse by a family member when I was 9. And I was put in that position after the loss of one of my uncles, so I had to be with that person while everyone else went to the funeral. It took a long time to speak up about it, and it resurfaced again when my mom was sick last year because they wanted to come up and visit her. And so I had to kind of face that situation where they all wanted to see her and I still had to be in the same room with them. And that was difficult for me to contain my composure. And I did step out, but I did go back because I knew that it was bigger than that. It was about my mom and, the end of her life. It's been such a long time that I'm now stepping forward in a more powerful way through the help that I've received.
So the toughest thing that I've had to overcome has been abuse by 2 husbands, a family member. Domestic violence is a huge touch point for me because I suffered through that in 2 marriages. It made me feel like I wasn't worth anything and that I couldn't do more in my life. I felt like I'd given up on life because of being beaten down by those people verbally and physically. I have a brain injury as well, and they've said, you're just gonna have to live with it, and I don't accept somebody telling me that I'm not gonna ever improve.
The biggest challenge that I've overcome is growing up with a mom who is mentally and emotionally unstable.
I believe that my mother is suffering from a condition called borderline personality disorder. She had never had a positive parental figure, so she didn't know how to be a mom.
Several times I woke up to find my mother gone, didn't see her again for months. There was an incident where I had to have her Baker acted, so she was threatening to end her life, and I was 90 minutes away, didn't know what to do, so I called police and had them go to her house. And that branded me the worst That branded me the worst daughter ever. She didn't talk to me for years after that. Sorry, making me emotional, but the first time I heard you speak about it is what it actually helped me to talk about it. I never told anybody this. I never talked about it at all. And I saw you get on stage and share it in such an empowering way, and it helped me and it touched me. So thank you for that. But, and how I have overcome it, I had to become my own advocate. I had to learn how to stick up for myself. I found this whole entire world of healing, right? Healing internally, not just healing externally. And I threw myself into it, and for the past 10 years, that's what I've been doing.
I love her deeply and care for her with every fiber of my being. Mom, all I want is for you to be happy, healthy, and to feel loved.
So the toughest thing that I've had to overcome in my life at the time was going through my divorce. But we swore to each other, divorce, we're removing from our vocabulary. And 7 years later, I find myself getting a phone call. That was not the case.
And it creates that sense and really self-identification as a failure.
And if it had not been for my involvement in network marketing and a family and a campfire that I can move close to when I was so empty and broken, man, I can relate so well with your story.
So the situation that has been most challenging for me that I've overcome is this summer with my mom. So this summer with my mom, she was on a ventilator for 2 weeks, intubated, and I had to make the decision to fly back and stop my life basically in South Carolina and move back home to Illinois for 4 weeks. Overcoming it was the power of family and relationships and just kind of filling up with that and striving to push forward. So
when we found out my daughter's father had terminal cancer, I had to tell her that her dad was dying and he had a few months left to live. Put myself into counseling immediately because now I have to raise a child as mom and dad and also help her understand that her dad's not coming back. Unfortunately, when he was going through it, he didn't want to see his daughter, and I I said, look, you're still her dad, and she still needs you. And so
Thank you everyone for sharing. Just incredible. You guys are survivors. Regardless of anything, you've overcome a lot. So we really appreciate you. We're gonna take a minute and talk this out. All right. This is why we do what we do in Higdon Group, a community of people who support each other, not only in business, but in life. They did this all on their own when we left the room. Incredible.
Yeah, they started hugging on each other, and it was just amazing.
This was definitely not easy for us. It was amazing. And so we just appreciate all of you being here. It's hard to hear those stories, but at the same time, this is not about your sad story. This is about how you overcame what you went through. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what happened to you in the past, that's gone and over.
These stories were heartbreaking, without a doubt. What was the hardest thing to do was to divorce ourselves from how bad we felt for each person about what they had gone through and look at what had they done for themselves in the face of those really difficult and life-altering events.
There were two that really stood out. One was Kelly's, the other was Janine. They specifically had an issue. They made a decision about it and faced massive repercussions in both of those scenarios. You taking away kids from son, tough. You having mom Baker acted, two very tough choices. And we felt like because of that, you're ready to move forward. And so the two of you can come up, join your teams, give these guys a hand. And I just want to point out, just because you're not moving forward does not mean that you can't win. So few people ever get this opportunity. Take this and run with it. Let this fuel you. Let this drive you to go out there and be an example for someone. And so I just want to give each of you a hug. I really appreciate you guys. Hopefully you'll hug us. Appreciate you. Appreciate it.
I opened up my big mouth, took the floor for 2 or 3 minutes, and that's what got me executed today. Better luck next time.
Whoo! Can I breathe? Jessica brought it. Today was hard, but I'm pretty sure day 2 is going to be even harder.
It's a great responsibility. I feel a great responsibility on my shoulders to perform and to step up.
No, if I was going to be picked, everybody else had been picked, and I was sitting there, and it can either be, I say a fire in my belly, or you can tuck your tail between your legs and go crying.
Because of that fear,
It holds me back.
so how would that not prevent you from playing bigger with us?
I sacrifice too much and give away too much.
If you're too comfortable every single day, how do you make yourself uncomfortable?
You step it up. Do you understand that?
Get fired up.
Now it's time to make a big ass impact. Every single one of you. Let's go.
Somebody who is a professional fighter wants to come work for the Higdon Group?
He doesn't make much sense.
There's a reason you're on the couch. Own that. So tell us a little bit, how is this group?
Tough to get to know.
Metaphorical kind of schizophrenia of like...
He exhausted my mind. He just exhausted my mind. He doesn't stop talking.
It's been my fault the whole time.
Stay away from...
Do we feel you're ready to do what we are looking for?